Alright, my experiment with format for gameplay videos continues. We're gonna get weird on this one. Part of the joy of Far Cry games is the strange, random stuff you encounter, and this is one of the Testicle Festival quests I was telling you about. It is based on a real-life thing in Montana. Rednecks love their weird things they do with meat. Meat bingo was something I discovered in Vermont. Roadkill cook-offs are big up in the cottage country north of... Yeah, and yeah, you hear right. The soundtrack changed. The cows want some sexual healing, but my bulls aren't having any of it. The whole point of this is to try to get the bulls to want to mate with their cows and then interrupt them so you can harvest the blue balls. But these are apparently bulls going their own way. They are not at all interested in what the cows have to offer. These bulls have absolutely no game. Look, they're sitting down like they are in a profound state of derp. They're like, you know, otaku bulls. They just don't know what to do. They just want to read anime and be left alone. Oh, sorry. He's mad at the otaku crack. I'm sorry, Mr. Bull. This gets real. This was surprisingly scary. And, you know, the title of the video is Because Games Are Fun. And that's the entire purpose. I wanted to show this craziness. You could overthink the crap out of this entire segment. I'm sure PETA is not at all pleased with this, but they are not real bulls. If those were real bulls and I just took 2 hits with a horn, I'd be dead. Yeah, for once I'm not overthinking it. But, well, okay, I did kind of die there. I need a reviving. Watch the bulls. It's like, they all run away, and they come back like, dude, you dead? Dude, get up. That was fun. Okay. They sent Boomer for a fly here, too. Check this out. Like, there, wait for it. Wait for it. Boom! Oh, Boomer. That must have hurt. And, of course, that would be horrifying in real life. Not at all funny. We are aware that this is not real. The way... That was scary, though. The way the movement happened wasn't even real. But I am very, very invested in reviving my dog. Like, even more than the people. Boomer must live at all costs. They don't ever perma-die. Just, if you're wondering, they respawn after a certain amount of time. But I always revive Boomer. Because Boomer's awesome. With his redneck rope dog collar and all that stuff. Yeah, this was a funny quest, because you may notice by the way I'm playing, the whole time I was like, what is going on? What am I doing? The Marvin Gaye just, like, took me to another place. I didn't expect it. And the fact that it came out of nowhere, I was like, my brain. And this is an amazing thing you can do in video games that you can't really do anywhere else. You can just get weird. And yeah, you might notice my other backup person, Grace Armstrong, is a black woman. And this is something I'm going to give Ubisoft, even though in terms of the demographics of Montana is the least black state in the United States. There are a heck of a lot of black people in ground beef. Alright, I accidentally hit Grace too, which was really unfortunate for so many reasons. But yeah, Montana has the least black people per capita of any state in America. And there are a surprising number of prominent black characters in this game. This is one of those how do you want to fail questions. It's like a game design Kobayashi Maru, and they made the exact opposite choice that Kingdom Come Deliverance did in terms of racial representation. And I think the different choices actually were the right calls for their respective games, because Far Cry really isn't based on realism. It's surreal, always has been. But yeah, Montana is the least black state in the United States. I actually played as a black woman. I customized my character to be that because I was going into Montana. I thought that would be good and outsidery, because I am obsessed with Far Cry games. I like them a lot. And I have saved the Testicle Festival. There we are. You probably didn't believe me when I said that's what it was called, but... And this is just... They just pound it into the ground that you just harvested bull balls. It's, just... like... And you're like, don't judge, don't judge, don't judge. Cultural relativism, it's their culture. But, oh, man. Like, this again, America as savage land. America as foreign, right? America as exotic. The Testicle Festival just embodies to me what this game was trying to do. And now we get a little bit of the drug-induced disorientation that is known in Far Cry games. I would have been so disappointed if stuff like this didn't happen. I wondered how they were going to do this. And this is how. Take a shot and then go. And yeah, I wasn't sure whether they were just going to make booze the drug or whether they were going to sort of tackle the opioid epidemic in America. But it seems to be predominantly booze and then this drug called bliss. But yeah, this is the sort of, this was so hard. Like, I am really surprised I made those shots. There was no hope here. Just, I did make one. Hey, that was a good shot. But yeah, just when you thought you've aimed, it like wobbles away because you're shit-faced here, right? But this is just sheer fun stupidity. And if you've ever been to one of those, small town America carnivals where, the food rides are a big deal, yeah, the moonshine runs pretty freely. And I loved this part because I was like, oh, what is that? Well, it's a pig's butt. Woke up in a field next to a pig's butt. My black lady U.S. Marshal has gone full redneck, gone native. And look, the pigs, did you see what the pigs were wearing? I didn't catch it at first. I went over and talked to Grace. How's it going? I'm like, what's going on? Maybe she'll tell me. Nope, she's acting like nothing happened because Grace is my bro, even though we're both women. But the pigs are wearing party hats. And you notice I'm like, what? The pigs are wearing party hats. And that made me happy. For reasons I just can't explain. I didn't want to leave this part of the game because the pigs were wearing party hats and I just thought that was fantastic. So I just wanted to show you a bit of the cray-cray on Far Cry 5. So I'm gonna see which one of these videos does best or whether they all do well. But more on what this little experiment was this week on Feedback Friday. Friday, right. Thanks for watching. I'm still messed up in a good way about the pigs and the party hats.